All right, cool. We already
Yeah,
got
we back.
it.
We back.
Perfect.
Hey, just like the light skin ain't coming back, that hairline ain't coming back. So we even.
I'm
Don't
still
play with me.
wrong.
I'm from the Ville. You know I'm from the
still
Ville.
wrong with this. It still hurts. You gotta give me a couple weeks.
Hey, let me tell you
It
something,
still
brother.
hurts.
Let me tell you something, brother. You know how I knew you're from Baltimore?
How's that?
Is the way that you pronounce your U.
Yep. Everybody say that. Everybody from the East Coast always be like, we say two. And I'm like, I don't understand what you mean. And they be like, the way you say it. I'm like,
The way you
well,
say it,
yeah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. They laugh at me. Oh, don't let me forget to tell y'all that once we get this thing beat up, we're gonna find the cure for cancer.
Oh yeah, we're gonna find all the answers.
Oh no, we found it.
Yeah.
In particular, we're gonna find that we're gonna be able to treat, in particular, cancer, Parkinson, in particular, with spider venom. You know how the COVID was snake venom? Well, you're gonna find that it's spider venom, in particular, spider venom from the snake, the spider by the name of the Brazilian wandering spider. Venom is going to cure cancer and Parkinson and what goes along with it. I just thought I'd throw that out there since you want to, compare 13s with me, brother. Okay.
Oh my God! Listen,
Yes,
y'all.
I
sir.
digress. I'm not in competition. This is your formula. I just been using it.
Puerto Ricans over there, y'all. I understand what's going on here.
I love it. I love this truth that you've come upon because as you can tell, I'm digging in. I'm finding these patterns.
Because it's
Listen,
tangible.
brother. Hey, brother, you can put your hands on this. You can put your hands on this, and with your algorithm, what you found for me yesterday, I wasn't going to do another one without talking to you first because, hey, you're part of this. So this is a shared experience, brother. People aren't listening, right? Everybody's listening, but the world doesn't know yet. But understand.
They're not here. They're not here.
Listen, and let me tell you something. And you see, since we put out there the algorithm with the Nicole Brown Simpson and the Kardashians, you see Ray J done came out.
You see a lot of
You
talk.
see that, right?
A lot going on with the Kardashians.
You see that, right? He done came out. He said, "Oh, I'm not being affiliated with this shit."
And I got a question.
None of it.
Do you not think OJ hasn't seen 13 video? Understand that OJ has been redeemed. People now know that he didn't do it.
Right.
He know that.
Yeah.
He's sitting back watching somewhere. And he's sitting back laughing because I redeemed him and I told the whole world that he got a real big dingling. He's sitting somewhere, OJ sitting somewhere eating popcorn. So I like him.
Yeah, the next day he started following you. Yeah, I said, hold up. I said they get followed by OJ. Hold up. Hold up. It's crazy out here.
Man, but
if OJ started following us, that would be hilarious.
I had Kim Jong unfollow me. Yeah, it's Kim Jong Un. Yeah, Kim Jong Un gave me a light for my I was on a plane flight. I was attacked on the plane, and Kim Jong Un gave me a like.
That's crazy.
I appreciated that.
Yeah, you international. You international.
Listen, brother, I'm not going to jail for nothing. You're gonna have to, you know what? You're gonna have to send me to the moon because I'm going to do something big. So send me to the moon. They're not gonna send me to jail. Send me to the moon.
Look, talking about jail, this is the thing about our court system, and I know everybody's gonna chime in and dance with this because we all know it's a different law. It's man's law. It's not God's law. So when you go into the court system and you go in there with a representative, that's basically letting the court know that you are not incapable of representing yourself.
Yep.
That's why if you go by yourself, you're recognizing that you are the four elements: earth, wind, water, and air. You see what I'm saying? You understand. But people go there with a lawyer or an attorney because now they don't understand. Now they're under the law. So that's the thing. With the court system, when you understand you're sovereign and you understand that we come from source and you've been given a certain right, to that we have as travelers on this God-given earth, you don't need a representation. And the judges aren't making the decisions. This is all algorithms. Who's the person sitting next to the judge typing? They're recording everything. That recording goes into the algorithm, and the algorithm genes the decision based on the case. The judges aren't doing this. This is all simulation. So that's what I'm saying. People really need to understand the court system in the Black Laws Dictionary and understand their power, but that's a whole different other dance. But just so
No,
that you
but
guys
so you
understand.
gonna have to do a whole show on that. Like that's so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's why everybody knows about the birth certificate. You know, it makes us incorporated. It's a business. That's why it's no surprise that they put your baby's soul, the sole of their feet, on the contract. That is the sole contract. You see what I mean? There's no coincidence they put the
Wow.
feet on there.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's a whole other show. But
That's still amazing.
I just wanted to get back, not to break up this pattern talk, but I wanted to get back when Jay, I was in the background and you're showing the pictures of those kids that you allowed to draw and be creative. Getting back to the kids, is that if you notice, it's all within us instinctively. Whenever a kid starts to draw, they automatically draw a stick figure. And just like you said, all these symbols and zodiacs are within us. They draw the head, which is the sun, then they draw the stick, then they draw the arms, and what you have there is Venus, or you have the
Yes.
ecliptic of the sun.
Yes.
So you see how it's all naturally within us, but we just have to give our kids the space to be creative. You see what I
Yes.
mean? So I just wanted to touch upon that.
Well, whenever I teach the children, I never give them too many rules. I give them,
Right.
first of all, I tell them what a solar plexus is, and I show them, the lunate moon bone, and I keep it simple. I say, go in the corner and make me a dance with those elements, please. And they come back, and some of them will be like, yeah, I know about Saturn and Jupiter, and then Zeus. There's some children that know, yeah. There's one little boy blew my damn mind. He knew Osiris. He said, yeah, Osiris. And I was like, holy shit. So they have it. They can hear conversations, right, that their parents are having, or the TV is spinning.
No,
And-
no, it's the cartoons.
Yeah.
They cartoons
Oh,
even
sure.
have Anubis and
Yeah.
Vitruvius.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got Vitruvius in there as a hero in one of the cartoons. They got everything in these cartoons.
Okay, there you go. Sure. So when you get older, though, all of a sudden, then when we get older, we start to damn ourselves a lot and say, I don't do that. Children don't understand that, really, unless they're being pressured and the parent was, don't put that down. Where are you? You sit, stop that. Now, this stuff creates what? It creates tension, and it blocks their natural space to get out of their amnesia. We all have amnesia. But when we start to draw, we're showing the patterns of the universe and how the stars think as well. They don't have to work hard to think. They're infinite energies. So what is a teacher really? And what is a light worker? And what is a person who is guiding you? And what is a chaperone, right? Your children know how to basically guide themselves through their own chaos, and they don't even fear death. Isn't that interesting how they're willing to, like, wait a minute, don't cross the street. Where are you going? They don't know what the hell fear is. And then how are we growing up and we're afraid to die? I'm not saying we should want to die, but I mean, some of these things that you and I are talking about today, we have to accept the fact that we're so confused. We are so tortured by lack of translation, lack of understanding the child within us. Low self-esteem, once again, is the cancer that's in the room here. And then also allowing the room, giving the space, not an astronaut in NASA, allowing the space for an individual to believe that they can draw or believe they can dance. For example, I'm teaching people who have osteoporosis, or they have maybe a mental thing going on, or their hand is a little bit shaky and they're paralyzed. And I say, you aren't that. So let me just stand right there, put your arm on my arm, and I use their energy and I share their pain. And I show that that's also a move. That's where it comes from. Nothing that we learn in life comes from being orderly, A, B, C, D. I figured it out. I'm going to get a good grade. I can brag now. No, it came from making mistakes, right? Bumping your head, having amnesia. Make sense?
Yeah. We're immortals with amnesia.
Yeah.
Listen, that's why I don't send my kids to school. I don't send them to school because children have to figure things out on their own time. And they have so much pressure on them when they have to be doing the same thing, the same routine thing that they're being taught in school, because some kids just aren't interested and they're just not going to do it. They're just not, because you know what? Some kids feel like it's stupid, and they're right.
I failed kindergarten.
Mhm.
There you go. And he's got 17 patents,
But I did fail.
and he failed kindergarten.
That's a damn shame.
That's why the whole thing is ridiculous.
It's true, but and I failed the first grade too.
Second.
But see, that's the thing. It goes back to what I say. We're creatures of pattern. We're
He
creatures
failed
of
2 grades.
I failed
we're-
kindergarten and the second grade.
we're patterns of recognition. That's what school is. That's why kids who have straight A's or 4.0s or these astronomical GPAs, it's not that they're smart or geniuses, is that they're able to remember. They have a
That's
gift.
it.
Nah, I was
That's
that.
all it is.
No, I was that kid. I had all that stuff.
Remember
I was-
show and tell?
Yeah.
Okay. We can flip that concept to show and tell me your trauma. I don't want to see your toys. Show and tell me what's going on with you and your insides. And then also, remember the punishment? You go over there and stare at the corner. You stare at the corner. Do you know how Buddha became enlightened? He stared at a wall, or she. Okay? So when you throw me in the hole in prison, or you put me to the wall to stare at, to focus and channel, you're taking me back to the place of emptiness. Because your daughter said she has emptiness in her head. She's not thinking, right? So that's basically what a Buddhist or a Taoist monk would say, is that you don't have to have anything in there in order to make something, because nothing made something. But once again, my question is this: what made the nothing that made the something that likes to
Right.
have all this, right, creative flesh, numerology, patterns, the mind control, birth control? It's weird, right? Trolling you on your YouTube, or I'm trolling you. Isn't there a fairy tale with the goats on the bridge and the troll under the bridge, right? And the goats
Billy
cross.
Bob.
That's Capricorn, yes or no?
Yep. Yep.
So the Capricorns have turned into busting caps now. I mean, it's you can't make it up. Art actually is literally imitating life. And I think the more that we're promoting people to be creative, anyone watching this, never say you can't or you're bad at it. Like even my customers, for example, it's amazing. They make more money than me, PhDs. I mean, I have my master's, but I don't brag, whatever. And they tell me, oh, I'm not a very good bagger. Oh, I could never. I mean, I'm so sorry for forgetting my bag. I'm like, what are you apologizing for? Why are you saying you're bad at this? I tell them, say that you're a unique bagger. They're like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Like, yeah, because that's starting a domino effect. Then you're going to go home and you're going to say something to your kids or your grandkids, and it's going to be a ripple effect. And the low self-esteem is going to keep going. And we've been doing it for thousands of years, even when we were barefoot and building pyramids.
And that was a system. That was a system. All of my systems. But
Yeah.
the systems are over. And I wanted you gentlemen to share all this. I wanted to share this together because this is a shared experience. And what we're doing, this is organic, and we're figuring things out in real time. The same way we figured out we dissected the Basquiat photo, Bird on Money, and I don't know if you saw that Raphael was able to see the Greenwood Tulsa, where the massacre took place. He picked that out. I was able to know what was there, but he picked that extra detail out. So these are shared experiences, and they happen organically. And with his Spanish-speaking ability, when we were pointing out the two towers and on the bird and on the Basquiat picture, Bird on Money, he quickly was saying, "Oh yeah, that means to die side by side." So organically, it just clicked instantly, and it's recorded. The same way organically, we were talking, and I watched our interview from the other day like 5 times when I was just sitting ready to explode because Raphael had found the Arab Wall Street. the Arab Wall Street, and I was praying he would just say it because I'm about to explode because he found it and he literally predicted the future. Understand, brothers, this is history. And it wouldn't be fair that we're not sharing all of this together. But this is history. And people are watching us doing it in real time. So I wanted to make sure we're sharing this and everyone knows that we are connected and we need each of us. And I know everyone's thinking that I'm so awesome and so cool and a great dancer, has really nice skin, probably can talk good, and probably thinking I smell good, thinking all these magnificent things about me, but you guys offer that too.
Oh, Winkle.
Well, you left out that good shape up too.
Right. Got that good hair.
That's Becky with the good hair.
Oh,
That's still raw, gentlemen. My shape up is still raw. It just happened. This
your
just
hair is
happened
backing
3
it up.
days ago.
It's backing it up. It's backing it up.
This just happened 3 days ago. I'm still raw about this. And guess what? Look at this. And look how terrible it is, man. Look how terrible it is.
It's not terrible at all. You look fine.
Listen, brother. This is not my.
I'm looking at a world map. That's what I'm looking at.
It's so funny. This is ridiculous. Really?
I told you, I'm still hurt.
Hey,
I'm not
Raphael, I have a
over
favor
it.
to ask you.
Yes.
I want to pull up a painting. Can you please pull up this painting? Apollo and Diana killing the children of Niobe.
Oh yeah, let me see it. Oh my God, let me see
Yeah, this one is going to explain all this terrorism we're talking about. It's a very brilliant painting. And Niobe is an element. It comes from niobium, okay? Or nobility.
Well, you said it was Apollo and Diana attacking Artemis?
The children, it should be, there's kind of different titles. It kind of can
That's
confuse.
beautiful.
So like attacking the children?
Apollo and Diana, either attacking or killing the children of Niobe, Niobe.
I got it right here. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then I want everyone to just look at it and you just tell me what you see. I'm gonna sort of express what I feel, but I want you all to see it first. You just tell me what you feel when you see the image and how it relates to what we've been talking about with patterns. It's interesting stuff that our ancient painters. I had a class called A History of Art in Ballet at the National Ballet School of Canada. You know what? The one image that sticks in my mind, it was a painting of medieval torture, of a body on some bed, and the intestines being pulled out, and then they had rats nibbling the intestines, and this guy was like this, and then these people were just like pointing at it, and I'm like, okay, great that we're looking at art, but I'm more concerned about. Okay, right here. Tell me what you see.
Let's see. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to get close up on it. Oh yeah, they're on a battlefield for sure. I'm gonna look up the picture on my other device so I can look
Yeah,
at
we're
it.
trying to get a closer view.
Yeah.
You see something.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go into etymology to explain who Diana is.
And can you give me the title again?
Yes, of course. It is Apollo and Diana killing the children of Niobe, Niobe. It might show attacking, but the killing kind of, it hits it home a little bit more for what we're talking about here in terms of, your ancient people showing you what the world can be set up to be. And it's an awful lot of damn death in art, also life. But we're focusing on, sacrifice here, right?
Right. Especially children sacrifice.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go to etymology and just explain to the viewers the importance of this and moon gazing and preparing yourself for trauma and how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to put my phone to the screen and keep it simple. So here, Diana, for those who don't know, like Princess Diana, right, is the Italian goddess of the moon. And what happened to Princess Diana, apparently? Okay.
Right.
So now we should go to this part of our body again and review the things that humans have that has not been taught to us
Hey,
properly.
hey Jay,
Yeah.
I got it screen shared, so you give me the word. I got etymology pulled up so they
Oh,
can see.
great. Great, man. That's perfect. Okay, cool. Yes, so when we're looking at this painting with Apollo and Diana, it's referring to the moon, okay? Then if you type up the lunate moon bone, my brother, please, the lunate, L-U-N-A-T-E, moon bone, because it directly relates to, once again, algorithms within the vibration of our body and the stars. And your Freemasons know this, Freemasons, or whatever you want to call these cute people. Perfect. There it is. Bone moon, Luna, in your hand. Okay? All right. Lovely. Oh, wow. I like that. Very good. Okay, so now what do you see, Santana? What are you feeling now? Now, this is what I'm going to say. What is it? What they call it? Idle hands? Is a term, yes or no?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
talk to me and just, let's just freestyle. And what are you feeling here? Like the painting, and what are your thoughts? Just random.
Just a hand. It just looked like a skeleton.
Just a skeleton? Or is
Yes.
it your skull and bones?
Let me see it again.
Go back to the hand. Is that your skull and bones? Bones.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Okay.
now who is the doctor on Star Trek?
Spock.
Bones? The doctor? Bones.
The show. Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, Star Trek.
House. Oh,
Bones.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Now Apollo and Diana killing the children. Now I'm gonna bone someone. Bone Thugs in Harmony. Your rappers can get it too. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. What I'm basically trying to just drill into people's heads. I have a really big issue with the atheist thing, and it just, the moon is a light in the sky. A lot of truthers do this. Well, it's just a light in the sky. It's just decoration. And I'm like, man, you got ancient people that are showing us that we have it in our anatomy. We have numbers that are sacred, and we have this number 13. Now I'm going to get into what 13 relates to in angel numbers and why it's important to this painting. And this woman is defending herself. Now, how many women get abused and have to do this dance right here in this painting? You feel me?
Jeez.
Good. They have to pray.
Yep.
They have to defend themselves. They have to defend other people.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this painting.
That was a very good thing you just said, that they have to pray, defend, which means they're doing multiple things while there's trauma ensuing. So when we're talking about an event in Dubai, for example, okay, or whatever, yeah, you see where I'm going here. We need to prepare people to handle the trauma because some things are written and some things, let's just say the creators want to happen. For example, all this chaos has been going on for thousands of freaking years. And I'm just getting tired in my own mind of like, well, why has it happened? Why is there bad? And why is there good? It is definitely a design, and the artists from the past, they know your bones. They know your karma, so-called. Yes, they know your vibration. And so the intellectuals will say, oh, this is a painting you see here, this woman in the middle, and she's at an angle, and it's a triangle, and she's making geometry, and she's, no. She is dealing with something going to come for us, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
it. Right, but she is dealing with it. She is dealing with it. She's holding herself. You can see it in many ways. It's not just doom and gloom. Yes, there's death. It's showing you there will be losses. For example, when I work as a cashier, we have losses in produce, but we have to market the losses to get the money. So if something is rotten, we have to loss it, meaning it isn't lost. Sure, we put it away and we don't sell it, but we have a whole system of loss, of letting something go, but still capitalizing on it. Isn't that interesting?
Right. Absolutely.
So your corporate world, corpse, carpal tunnel, the body, the hand. Everything is sacred. Everything is a vibration. Everything is like a xylophone being played. The rib cage is an instrument. Okay. It's called organ music. Yes or no?
Yes. And let me build off of what you're saying.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
Raphael, pull up The Making of Adam by Michelangelo.
Perfect.
Creation of Adam or the
Yes, Creation of Adam. Creation of Adam.
yeah, that's what I have tattooed on my arm.
All right.
That was me and my daughter's first matching tattoo.
There we go. Okay, well, guess what? You're gonna love it's got a deeper meaning to it.
Well, no, that's why he
Perfect.
wanted to meet with you because
Remember?
of that.
Yeah.
everything with the station.
Oh, that's so
So-
cute.
Okay, so this
You-
picture here,
No,
this
you
picture
two
right here,
are the most adorable couple on earth. You know that.
she got outsmarted. So, so just like you were saying, Jay, the creation of Adam. This is done by this is Michelangelo, and this is in our body. This is our anatomy. Raphael, can you pull up a picture of the eustachian tube in our vestibular system, please? The eustachian tube. So you are 100% right. When they're describing these different things, and the artists are putting the anatomy in the body. Vitruvius, they keep calling him. Vitruvius is known as the great architect. He's the 10 building blocks. And when you're looking at Da Vinci's foundation of his work, he was inspired by Vitruvius, and Vitruvius was the great architect in 10 building blocks. So when Da Vinci is building and drawing, what you see him drawing is us. All his pictures that Da Vinci is drawing are the 10 building blocks of creation and mankind is what you're looking at. So when you're looking at the creation of Adam, it's basically where man and God is where man and God touch. It's the spark of life. It's our initial thought, and that's located in our brain, in the vestibular flexor called eustachian tube. And let me see if I can get a. Do we have? Oh, you know what?
Ooh, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna give you a better one. I'm gonna give you a much better one.
I had a serious aha moment. Sorry. Wow.
Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna give you a much better picture. They give you a better breakout. Oh, this is the phone right there. They had.
I know.
Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, I know where it is. It's on this phone right here. So it's in our body that where we talk to God. So the physical place, that voice inside your head, Jay, that you listen to right now, that's processing everything I'm saying, that physical part, I'm going to show you where that's physically located in your body. And it was in that picture, the creation of Adam.
Cool.
Oh, so I'm sorry. This is it's fun.
While you're saying that, I'm noticing this gentleman here who's touching the hand of the other one, which is a symbol of the brain. His legs are missing a number 4 or a 9 or the hangman. Okay, 13, the 13th nerve, 3 and 1 is your 4. Interesting. Because this number 4 in angel numbers, I have it set up right here. It's the ascended masters in the tarot. Okay. The ascended masters relate to Jesus, so-called, Moses, so-called, Mary, Buddha, Guan Yin, blah, 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 blah. They are about spiritual awareness and upliftment. But isn't it ironic how we get a film called Friday the 13th, and then y'all are making these amazing connections with destruction, but this number is the number of Jesus. So then who are we praying to? Right? And then when they're playing the organ music, when they composed it, What kind of a code did they compose it in? And are they getting in our ear, in our canal? The Panama Canal. That's deep shit. And not only that, I would always say in my my YouTube videos that the earth to me is a brain. The dome, it forms a brain because the tree, cortex in the brain means the bark of a tree in etymology. So when they go into these canals and they make pipelines and they make these terrorist shit thingies, they're literally, I believe now, you gave me an aha moment with this painting. They know that the earth is a mind. It's like a brain or an intelligent force of the head. And they like to play the actor of Capitol Hill, kaput, Latin for the skull. Once again, skull and bones. Once again, my hand. Once again, the ear. You're showing me how everything is like. You see what I'm saying here? This is definitely a creative ass whooping.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Creative ass whooping. What are you looking for?
When we did the podcast, we did with Adrian. It had the link in here. See what's
He's looking for
I'm gonna give you an image. Y'all keep going on, but also what you're seeing here in this picture is this is God, and these are all of the different aspects of the Creator. So that voice that we hear, so on the left represents us, man or woman, and on the right is our God, the thing in our head, that voice in our head that gives us advice, that tells us, hey, this guy Santana's crazy. This is the feminine energy. This is the masculine energy. This is your anger. This is your fear. This is everything. This is that thing. This is how you talk to God. And I'm gonna show you exactly where it is inside of your ear. I just gotta find the photo for you so I can give you a much better representation.
Well, when your car breaks down, you have to put two wires together, like these two fingers, right? To spark a charge in your sex drive. Now, isn't it funny when your car doesn't start, it sounds like a freaking horse. It sounds like a damn horse. We live in a sagittal plane, the horse.
Yes, that one right there.
When we play basketball, it's a game called a horse, right?
Mhm.
I
Okay.
just remembered.
So once again, even our games, they're creative. We're playing around, or are we playing around? And if we could channel our games that we're playing with to win, to then decode this reality now, we could then definitely figure out when something's going to happen and save people's lives through creativity.
So Jay,
that is
you're
the
gonna love
point.
this right here.
That is
Jay,
the point.
this is your station tube right here. This is in Raphael has it. This is inside of all of our brains right now. All of us have it. This is your station tube. And Raphael, if you can screen share that, this is what the creation of Adam is showing you. It's in all our art. I can
Oh,
go through
wow.
some more. Yeah, I can go through some more for
Oh
you.
wow. Yeah,
Mona
we
Lisa.
we about to play with this. It already stands out. Hold on, let me see.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
because you looking at those names, huh?
I'm
Yeah,
looking
y'all
at the
like that?
names.
Oh, my bad.
Wait till Jay sees them.
My bad. I didn't know.
And this is
I
gonna
didn't-
and
I
this
didn't
is
know- I
gonna
didn't know I
and
was-
this is gonna connect with Jay because it's in his sign.
Yeah, I didn't.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly. That's
my
why
bad.
I
My
was like,
bad.
I gotta find this
Hold
picture.
on,
My
hold
bad.
on.
I didn't know.
Let
I didn't know
me
I was over there teaching y'all astronomers over there, light skin power. But everybody,
Hey,
I
we
want
bringing
all y'all
sexy back. We bringing
Wesley Flight
sexy
niggas
back.
know that I'm representing. for the
Listen,
dark skins.
listen, Dark Vader. Easy.
Yo.
Remember, you died in the movie, okay, nigga?
It's true. It's true. Because I'm black.
Hold on, y'all keep talking. I'm about to send this and blow this up.
Now, how did
Yeah.
you two meet? I want to know how you two met. Like,
We
this-
met in prison.
Prison.
Whoa, really?
It's- Really?
Wow. So, but give me
Really?
more. Like, how did? So you were working in the prison system, right?
And
Or
she-
was it
I'm
something-
a contractor. She's a scheduler.
Right.
She's
Oh,
a
that's
schedule.
so-
She's a schedule my clinics. It sounds a lot better that
Oh,
y'all
that's
thought it was in me.
adorable. You're kidding. That should be a movie.
It is-
No, listen,
it
you,
is a
you have
movie.
no idea, like,
It is a movie.
Oh my God.
You're in it. That's why we wanted you to
Of
come
course.
in, because you're a star.
Man.
We were like, man, this movie is the best movie in the world.
Yes.
Then we saw you, we're like, oh,
Oh, he's
man,
gotta be in it.
he's gotta be in the movie.
Oh yeah,
Boom.
no doubt, no doubt,
Look at that
man.
picture.
That's
How you like
cool.
that picture? How you like that picture, Jay? What do you think about that, brother? That's your station too.
Make it a bit bigger.
Yeah, I'm doing it right
Oh, sorry.
now.
Yeah, you're good.
No, you good. Yeah, you are good.
Yeah, so it's weird. Yeah, that's it, right? But so take a look at that. I think you're going to get a kick out of that, Jay. But you go to The Last Judgment by Da Vinci. Of course, you go to Mona Lisa. You go to the Sistine Chapel. You go to the Last Supper, and all of it is our anatomy. All of it's our anatomy.
Yeah, you gotta blow that thing up.
What
You
part of the
got it.
body is this?
All right.
That is your station too, brother.
Wow.
You like that, Jay? That's your station too. What's the
my gosh,
names?
of course. And my birthday's on Saturday, y'all, on the 14th.
Can you dig it?
Yeah.
Can you dig
Happy
it?
birthday. Happy birthday.
So that,
Listen,
there's your name.
your birthday
Wow.
is imprinted. Your birthday is imprinted in my memory just because it's the day before the date of my father's passing. So it's like I'll
Oh,
never forget
bless.
it.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when she saw you, she was like, "This guy looks like my brother."
Yep. You
Yeah.
look like you remind me of my brother.
Oh man, sure I am. I'll
Okay.
definitely be that. Now, is this a part of the ear or something? Is this a?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. This inside your middle
Wow. I'm
inner
gonna
ear,
use
your
this in a bit.
vestibular.
I'm gonna definitely use this.
Yes, this is where when the voice that you're hearing right now, that's
Yep.
processing me talking,
Yep.
was talking to God. That's
Yep.
where it's located. It's physical. There, it's right there. It's where they touch. The creation of Adam is when
Yeah.
you're looking at. That is your station to. I've been
Absolutely.
trying to explain to people that we have a physical connection. What I've been trying to do is explain to people that I understand that because everyone, the systems are liars and your church is a lie.
Yeah.
If I can show you physical, tangible proof, like an algorithm or artwork or physical what's inside your body, it's proof that there's something more than what these buffoons are telling us. So this is physical proof inside of your body. Michelangelo was trying to explain to us, this is where man touches God. You see the adenoids, it's not an atom, it's literally everything is there. You got the torus fields, you got the inner ear, you got the tympanic, you got the cesius course, you got the bone, you got the cartilaginous, but you got the torus field. This is
Yep.
how we talk to God.
Wow.
And it's smaller than a thread of hair.
Yeah.
You understand?
Absolutely.
Now take a look at the making of the creation of Adam again,
Yeah.
and you understand.
Absolutely.
That's us.
Wow.
That's physical proof. I'm trying to give everyone physical proof
Sure.
that there's forces outside of us that man aren't and is not controlling. It's something else. And if you believe it's the devil, then at least you believe, you know that it's something else. And if you believe it's the devil, then you know it's the opposite.
Okay, watch this. Go to etymology and type in nickel, Nickel, since you mentioned the devil, please. This is interesting you mentioned that, because now we're going to show that it's in science,
You know about
and
Nick.
that devil is not just something evil. And we'll
Exactly.
blow that up. There it is right there, I'm looking at it. So nickel, if you read, you find nickel, demon, goblin, rascal, a pet of mask or something, proper name. There it is, the devil. But nickel is an element, I thought, right? Now, Raphael, type in the 12 Apostles Islands, Australia, please. This is crazy that we don't know this. This is like the body of Christ.
No, it's crazy. It is
Yeah.
really crazy. It's like the shit that they taught us in school.
There it is. Now, if I'm a Christian or a Catholic and I don't know this, I should go to my priest, scholarly, and say, excuse me, why did you not tell me this? So when they blow up this earth, when they do these rituals, they are blowing up your Christ. You have nothing to say about this? When we pollute a plastic bottle, anything you think is small, we are doing sin, so-called. Well, this is what the book is telling us, that we have the ability to be stupid. But we're not supposed to be unwise. We're supposed to be aware of our stupidity. See, the awareness of your stupidity makes you a guru.